First of all, in the correspondence section, there is a letter from Jeff Cade at the Asauble Bayfield Conservation Authority identifying that a lot of the proposed severed lot is within the floodplain. And he's identifying some concerns about that because basically buildings and structures are not permitted in the floodplain. I think what he's suggesting to the applicant is they have basically two options. They could go through a full floodplain study and not depend on the floodline mapping that the Conservation Authority has produced, which might reduce the floodplain on their property. But secondly, I think the most realistic proposal is an alteration to the boundary of the lot to ensure that safe access and enough area on the lot to provide for a reconstruction of the existing dwelling is available. And I'm just recommending council they table this application so that can be worked out with the applicant. But certainly with some adjustments to the lot, we will get safe access and we will have enough room to redevelop if a new house is the old one's torn down and a new one is built, because a new one will have to be built out of the floodplain. Secondly, I went out on site inspection because we have to check, the provincial policy requires that we satisfy the minimum distance separation for animal operations out in the rural area. That's to ensure appropriate separation as is required by the minimum distance separation is between a residential dwelling and a farming operation. And that would be animal operation, not just crop farming. I did know that there is one within a short distance from the property, and I need to verify what is there, what was there, what they're going to continue to do before I can tell council that the minimum distance separation is satisfied and we don't have a concern there. So I'm requesting this application be tabled for that reason also. And again, the issue with the septic system, I believe the septic system was installed in 1994. That is a while ago. And we need to do some research and some inspection just to make sure the system's still functioning and that it's up to current standard. So that needs to be done. So the Scolies do qualify as farmers eligible for this severance. There's just some technical things that need to be addressed. Certainly they're farmers and this is access to their dwelling. So they satisfy that portion of the provincial policy statement. It's just the MDS, the septic, and the floodplain that needs to be addressed. So we'll try and resolve that within the next 2 weeks and see if we can't bring this back for council to reconsider in 2 weeks. And I have advised Mr. Walton that I would be recommending tabling, and he's aware of that.
Okay. Mr. Walton, do you have anything to add?
Nothing, Mr. Mayor. I discussed the proposed amendment to the frontage at the northeast side of the lands that are shown on the sketch, and I find no problem with adding that little triangle of land. As far as the septic thing, we'll get to that on that. It's all that first is a drainage system. And as far as the animal separation, looking towards the Llama entire farm to the north. I really think that farm is no longer than used for livestock.
Okay. Anyone from the public have any comments or questions? Yes, sir, identify your...
Yes, I'm David Watson, Mayor. We own the property across the road, which is about 158 feet from the dwelling, which is substantially close. And we would like to keep that farm as, we have a lot of livestock, and if we haven't used it just in the last few months, but we have used it. And, it's still a potential livestock facility. So I just want to be aware of this situation.
Okay. Your comments will be noted.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else from the public have any comment? Questions of council? Councilor Underwood?
Yeah, if we rezone this and somebody wants to push its own farming or agricultural, it's not going to stop him from bringing back his livestock and stuff like that.
Yes?
Really? Okay. And what is the minimum distance? Just out of
It varies with the type of manure storage you have and the number of animals you have, depending on the type of animals. It's a calculation you have to do
quantity
To-
distance.
Yeah, all, yeah, the larger the quantity, the greater the distance, so, yes, we need to, it will certainly affect, and we have to remember, the agricultural area is for agriculture. It's not for single-family dwellings, it's for agriculture. That's our primary purpose, to protect agriculture.
Okay. Other questions of council? Dr. Scott?
Oh, I was going to make a motion to table it.
Okay, well, we can't do that in the public. Any other questions? I'd ask for a motion to close the public meeting. Councillor Owen, Deputy Mayor Dag, all in favor of that? Carried. Councillor Russell?
Make the motion to table
Table
this
this for-
application till
2 weeks.
necessary. 2 weeks. Applicable?
I would prefer you to just table
Just
it,
table
and
it.
as soon as I have the information, it will be back on the council agenda.
Okay. Second by Councillor Scott. Any other questions? All in favor? Thank you. Carried. Item 4.4, Elaine Bell, delegation, request for a road allowance modification on 18th. Would like to move up to the table, please. Delegations, try to keep them for 10 minutes, so if you have, make your presentation, and you have some time for questions, that would be great. We've had the information presented to us.
We are trying to stop the ATVs from moving this roadway so they can come to our house. And we were wanting to lease the northern side of that road. It's the unopened road. We put gravel on it and maintain it at the same time as we own the property. And the one part, I have pictures here of the road, like a paper, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so what you see here is West Wash, and there's a little V part that we turn into our laneway, or the unopened road allowance. You turn in there and you follow, our lane is mostly on the northern side, and as you come up that road and turn into our property, that's the survey stake, and that's the south side. And what I was wondering, if you can lease the northern part, that one little section of the south is open, and the ATVs come down West Wash, up the unopened road, and into the existing bush. And we're wondering if we could put a bit of a fence down that one way just to stop the opening, because the rest of that road is in the bush.
Okay. And you have brought this before council November of 2008, I think it was at that time, and didn't want to proceed then.
Yeah, things were going on in my life. My dad was very sick, so kind of put things on hold.
Okay. So anything else you want to add?
No, that's about all I have to say.
Okay. Clerk, anything to add to the report? Any other questions?
I tried to provide a little bit of background information so you can understand how the situation occurred. I think Isabel can correct me, but they did own the property for a significant amount of time. I had actually purchased it in 2004. That's when council moved there. So if council is amenable to look at some agreements, there are a couple of different options that could be presented to you for your consideration.
Okay. Questions of council? Councilor Scott?
The traffic for the ATVs, by leasing this piece of property, it would eliminate them any access into getting into the area from your end or from all of, like. It will stop them from using the road.